Today we are looking at vector addition simulation. If you missed our first video on the series, please click on the link above to watch the lecture on vector addition. Then you can come back to watch the simulation. We shall be using the PhET vector addition simulation. These tools allows us to explore vectors in 1D and 2D, and also to observe how they combine to form a resultant vector. Open simulation. The link to this simulation is available on the comment section so that you can follow along. Click on the link in the comment section to open the simulation. Click on Explore 2D, then ensure that the grid and axis are shown. So click on the grid and axis, then you can join us in this lesson. Just for recap, a vector has a magnitude and a direction. The magnitude of a vector is the length, while the direction is the angle. Let's create our first vector. I will drag this arrow to the grid. We can click on the angle right here to show the angle. Now we can adjust angle and length. If I want to make my vector at 0 degrees, I'll make it flat. All right. So this is the tail of the vector. This is the head of the vector, while this is the length of the vector. So this is our vector A. To see the values of this vector, you can click on values right here. So this is 10 Newton. As you can see, each of the boxes are 5. So this is 5 Newton, this is 5, this is 5, that's 10. So this is a vector 10. Notice the values for x components and y components appears automatically. To see the component of this vector, for example, let's say is at angle 36. To see the component of this vector, come right here, click on any of these. Let's click on this. Yes, so this shows you the component of vector 10. 8.0 is the vector in the x-axis. To get this value is 10 cos 36.9. That will give you 8.0. To get the value in the y-axis or in the y component is 10 sine 36.9. That will give you 6.0. To know more about the components, please again click on the video at the top corner to watch the first video on this series. So that is how we get the components of a vector. It is done for you automatically. So let's undo that. So next, let's add a next vector. Remember, in physics, we placed vectors head to tail. I will make my first vector to be horizontal at 0 degrees. So it's 10.0 at 0 degrees. I will add a second vector, vector B, add it to the head. Remember, we add vectors head to tail. So I will add the tail of the second vector to the head of the first vector. That's it. That's right there. So if you don't mind, you can adjust your vector. Let's use 77.5 degrees. That is our second vector, which is 9.2. This is called tip to tail method. So we add the tail of the second vector to the tip or to the head of the next or of the first vector. Now To get the resultant vector, we click on sum, come right here, click on sum. Yes. So this right here is the resultant vector of vector A and B. This is the single vector representing the total effect of this vector. You can carry it, you can drag it and put right there. That's it. That is the resultant vector, which is the single vector representing the total vector. Now it's your turn. Try this challenge. Draw vector A 4 units east and vector B 3 units north. Find the resultant magnitude and direction. Pause the video and try it in the simulation. Okay, let's check the answer together. So to undo your screen or to clear your screen, you come right here, click on the erase and everything is gone. So back to our challenge question. Vector A says 4 units east. So I'll drag my vector A 4 units east. Make sure your values are checked so you can see the value of the vector. So let's go. Undo the sum for now. So I'll look for 4 units east. So that is 4 units east. Vector B is 3 units north. So I'll come right here, drag vector B 3 units north. So that means it's going up. So 3 units north. Take it up. Make sure it's straight at 90 degrees. Take it down to 3. That is 3 units north. Now to check for your magnitude and direction, click on the sum. Yes. So this right here is our resultant, which is 5.0 and angle at 36.9 degrees. Again, our magnitude is 5.0 and direction is 36.9. If you don't mind, you can attach the resultant vector to the vector. So that is our final answer. My friends, this is the power of vectors, combining motion into one clear direction. If this helped you understand vectors, like, share, and subscribe for more physics made simple. Master physics, one concept at a time.